Hey everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. This is Silver Hyena, and for today's video, it is time to continue on with that haul from Five Below and Burlington and a couple of other places. However, this one was from Burlington. These are the Azure alcohol-based markers. Now then, I have used some of these markers before. Now that I had picked them up at Walmart, and they're by Royal Langnickel, Azure, and these were, like, I consider them to be cheap alcohol-based markers that you've never heard of. And I have to say that this set, like, the original set, which was like just primaries plus a Colorless Blender, that one, it was $10, and I thought that was a pretty dang good price. But this one, $5.99. Oh my, I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but yeah, there's a bit of a storm going on. Okay, moving on. Anyways, I got this for $6. $6 for 13 markers. Anyways, am I gonna ball all over these, or am I gonna open it up and take a look and see what all we've got? Oh, tape. Give me a minute. Aha! There we go. Anyways, what I do appreciate about these is the fact that they make the Colorless Blender very, very obvious. Now then, this set, it's got mostly greens and browns because it is the forest set, which leads me to believe that if they've got kind of a basic primary set and a forest set, I'm curious to see what other sets there are. Anyways, I guess my collection will just have to grow as it comes. I need to find a place to get rid of this. Yay! Okay, here they are. Take a nice long look at them in their unaltered glory, because that's all about to change. I'm just gonna pick one at random. Now then, at this point, it's like, you know, I've probably been having the swatches going for a while, but let's just take a nice detailed look at these markers. They've got the triangular grip, which, like, you know, it prevents some rolling. And you've got the bullet tip and the chisel tip, both clearly defined. There we are. Look at that. Nice bullet tip. And we've got the chisel. Nice and sturdy. Okay, I gotta put it back the way it was. So, alrighty. So, we've got that. Look at them. They're beautiful. Now then, let's see those completed swatches. Woo! Woo! And here we are. Wow, it's amazing how time flies when one is having fun. And I have to say that these markers swatched out beautifully. They were nice and juicy, although GR10 here was a little bit scratchy in the chisel tip, but that's okay, we can forgive him. I mean, color still looks good. Bullet tip worked well. Now comes both the hard yet fun part. I need to think of something to draw. Alright, so I'm very pleased with how this line art turned out. Looks very spooky and foresty. I think that the only way I can really describe it is a Wendigo goes to join the Night's Watch. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, what I've got right here, I finally decided I need to pick myself up just some regular old cardstock because I gotta test out some blends, and then it's time to get coloring. So I'm just gonna test out a few blends and we'll get to the fun part. Okay, so here we are. 12 total colors, lots of greens and browns. Might as well use that to my advantage. I've always loved the look of that creepy green glow, what I like to refer to as the Rick and Morty green. It really works up that creepy, sinister vibe. You know, just in case the cryptid with a stag skull head that eats the flesh of other living creatures, yet is never actually satiated, isn't terrifying enough. Mythology and cryptozoology are two of what I'd call casual interests of mine. I'm not like absolutely hardcore into proving or disproving the existence of these creatures. However, I enjoy watching TV shows, documentaries, and YouTube videos about them. I also find these subjects to be very inspirational from an artistic standpoint. The Wendigo it's an absolutely horrifying creature. Tall in stature, either skin and bones, or in this case, just bones. Always starving but can never feel satisfied. A cursed existence of death, decay, and never-ending hunger. You see, this is what happens when those fad diets just go too far. When the Wendigo has no poor soul to devour, the fiend will turn on itself. Can you believe there was a time I couldn't even hear about this sort of thing without getting vivid nightmares? Look at me now, making YouTube videos about it. Even cracking a few jokes. How times have changed. It is said that a Wendigo is created when a human is corrupted with overwhelming greed or cannibalism. Of course, like with many myths and legends, it varies depending on who you talk to, but that doesn't make the gist of this cryptid any less horrifying. Alrighty, now that you've all been treated to your nightmare fuel for today, let's talk more about these markers. Just like with the basic Azure marker set I had used before this one, OMG were these a joy to use. One thing I can really appreciate is that this set comes with some really dark darks and some very bright colors too. I also appreciate that the set includes a blue and a gray for some variety because just brown and green would get old and boring real fast. Another noteworthy mention, the Colorless Blender. In my personal experience with alcohol-based colorless blending markers, they're more like color lighteners. Now, this isn't to say that they're useless by any means. Hardly. But I find the name to be terribly misleading. With that being said, lightening up the colors may just be what you need. I also find that the alcohol-based blending markers are fantastic with colored pencils. So while it lightens up the color of markers, I find that it blends colored pencils very well while doing very little to the color, so make of that what you will. The long and short of it is, these are some of the best inexpensive alcohol-based markers that I've ever had the pleasure of stumbling upon. Have you used these Royal Langnickel Azure alcohol-based markers before?
Wow, try saying that all at once in one take while keeping your tongue straight. It ain't easy. That name is a mouthful. Anyways, have you ever even heard of them before this video? Post below. As always, I enjoy hearing what you guys have to say.
Alrighty, and here we are. Finished illustration, and I must say, these markers, I am pleased with them, just like I was with the primary set. These are not half bad at all. Royal Langnickel Azure, you guys, you've done it again. So if you're looking for some inexpensive but effective alcohol-based markers, this is a good place to start. They're not too expensive. As you can see, they work. I mean, what's not to love? If I had to give a numerical rating, I would say that around a 7 out of 10 would be fair. I mean, there are some issues like the smudging, like they do smudge a little bit. I still couldn't fully get that covered, and I'm kind of, but that's beside the point. Overall, I'm happy. I mean, like, and this set, I only paid $6 for this set. So, good on you. Anyways, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today's video, but if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Post in the comments, have you ever used these markers before? The Royal Langnickel Azure? If you have, I'd like to know your experience with them. If you're curious about them, consider picking up a set and trying them out for yourself. Also, while we're at it, be sure to visit my Instagram at SilverHyenaArt. And with that being said, this is Silver Hyena, signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye!